Searching for so long for something I couldn't find. Choices I made were so wrong till you came in my life. No matter who I held, there was an emptiness there. Now I know God heard my prayers. When you say my name, it's like hearing angels sing. When I feel your touch, it sets my spirit free. When you're in my arms, the world seems so far away. Oh, I believe you're taking me to a place closer to heaven.
Aloha, Dean and Tricia, and welcome to the island of Maui, a place that we call home, a place we're very fortunate to share with you today. In our mother tongue of the islands, I like to say, Ano ai meke aloha, maka inoa kamakua, meka keke meka uhane hemolele, and I greet you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We have a tradition here in Hawaii for many, many years to give a lei to someone you love and adore. So before we go further with the ceremony, we want to continue that tradition today by having you, Dean, give this lei to Tricia and to give her a kiss on both cheeks and to say aloha. And I'm going to ask you, Tricia, to give this to Dean, and I'm going to hold on to these for you. There you go. Don't lose your balance there. With all good thoughts in your mind and in your hearts, we'd like to start your ceremony. Dean and Tricia, the two of you have come to Maui and you've come before me today to make a new beginning. You've come to make a commitment that from this day forward, you will walk together as husband and wife. You bring individual strengths, wisdoms, and personalities, and you commit yourselves today to a life's journey together. May you shut the doors of the past and joyfully open the doors of the future and take this opportunity to love one another as you've never loved before. Marriage is a gift of God, sealed by a sacred covenant, and God's gift is human love, given that wife and husband may know one another with mutual care and companionship. And God's gift is also of joy, given that wife and husband may share their new lives with their families and friends who are with us today in spirit as you freely give yourselves to one another. Excuse me. And dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the beautiful Kapalua Bay to celebrate and participate in perhaps one of the most important days of your lives. True marriage is the holiest of all earthly relationships and should be entered into it reverently and thoughtfully and with a full understanding of its sacred nature. It is an act of faith and personal commitment, as well as a moral and physical union between two people. Marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of both of your lives, and this sharing will touch and inspire the lives of your families and friends. Dean and Tricia, today you make public the covenant you've made in your hearts, and you're here to receive the blessings which seal this union. There are no ties on earth more sweet and tender than those you're about to assume, and no contract more sacred than that of marriage that you two are about to establish. So at this time, I'm going to ask you, Dean, to look to Tricia and to repeat after me. I, Dean, take thee, Tricia,
take thee, Tricia,
to be my wedded wife
to be my wedded wife
and my loving friend.
and my loving friend.
I promise to share your dreams,
I promise to share your dreams,
your desires,
your desires,
and your love.
and your love,
And I promise to cherish you,
and promise to cherish you,
protect you,
protect you,
and provide for you.
and provide for you.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
and I promise before God
and I promise before God
and these witnesses
and these witnesses
to love you,
to love you,
comfort you,
comfort you,
to honor and keep you
to honor and keep you
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and forsaking all others,
and forsaking all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Very good. I ask you now, Tricia, to repeat after me and to look to Dean. I, Tricia,
I, Tricia,
take thee, Dean,
take thee, Dean,
to be my wedded husband
to be my wedded husband
and my loving friend.
and my loving friend.
I promise to share your dreams
I promise to share your dreams
and your desires
and your desires
and your love.
and your love.
And I promise to cherish you,
Promise to cherish you,
protect you,
protect you,
and provide for you
and provide for you
as best as I can
as best as I can
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
And I promise before God
And I promise before God
and these witnesses
and these witnesses
to love you,
to love you,
comfort you,
comfort you,
to honor and keep you
to honor and keep you
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and forsaking all others,
and forsaking all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I've waited, I can't my heart singing aloha. This is the moment of sweet aloha. I will love you longer than forever. Promise me you would leave me never. Here and now, dear, my love, I vow thee. Oh, aloha maka maheipo. Kamuine ahenei that we are one. Clouds won't hide the sun, blue skies up, Hawaii smiles on this our wedding day. I do love you with all my heart.
Very nice. What symbols do you bring today to proclaim these vows to one another? I'm going to ask you to step forward up to the basket. I want to take your bouquet from you. Tracy, hold on to this. I want you to hold hands, and I want you to put your other hand over the rings. This hand, and this, there you go. And to bow your heads, and we're going to bless the rings. Pulikako. Gracious God, we ask for thy blessings today upon the rings that Dean and Trish give to one another on this day they chose to be wed. May it bring a reminder of the love and the aloha that they share in each other's hearts for one another. The circles of these rings are symbolic of the sun, the earth, and of the universe, of wholeness, perfection, and of peace. The rings are the symbol